Hey guys, we're back, and this is going to be the best episode on YouTube for me yet. I'm ready calling it? It's an hour and 20 minutes before this has to go live. So I'm gonna give myself about 30-minute episode of Psycho. Guys think that's good? Yeah, alright, good. So that's gonna be what we do. It's gonna be a 30-minute episode where we just have some pretty fun times to cast the Doctrine. We're alone. I'm gonna fix my audio problem where I'm too quiet, and we're gonna be just mass murdering fools if all works out well. So, you guys got that to look forward to. Right now I'm just completely messing everything up, but don't mind me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a couple windows there, and the typical. I say typical, and now I can actually get away with saying typical because you guys have seen it quite a few times. Dog trap. When you come down here, there's the dog off for the new people who haven't watched either episode 1 or 2. Quickly demonstrate it, I guess, because I can just easily get out rather. So yeah, the dog just starts chasing you down, and then you die. So after this, I haven't really thought about what I'm gonna do, but I think we're gonna do something like this. Question mark? Yeah, this looks good. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is have 3 different directions to split off into 3 different branches. We're going to try to make a cheap but effective trench. The first one, we're going to make the line of solitude, do not cross or you die. Okay. This is where we need to put the windows. So we're going to have the first path, the end path, that leads up here and around like this. We're going to put the windows in next, so we know where this general area is. And then we're just going to add grates, I'm thinking. So we're going to put the cat here, plate here, and the electric circuit there. So, today, I've not really done too well on uploading, but you know what? Sorry for the background noise, rather, but this is going to more than make up for all of the little miniature fuck-ups I've had today. So, simply, cats galore. Now this is going to be the correct path, because like I told you guys before, I don't like using the ends or the middle, so I'm going to put this here. No, right there. Okay, now the next step is to make a divergent direction. So here's going to be how we do that. We're going to do this, and this, and this. Okay, so if you choose the right path, quote-unquote right, because this is not the right path by any means, then what's going to happen is you're going to be entering a maze. But we're going to make that maze later. No, we can afford to make it now, so let's give ourselves a good-sized box to begin working with. So we're just going to go like this, I'm thinking, and then, yeah, like that. So pretty good. Now you come down here, and we're going to give you 2 directions right off the bat. You can go down this way, or you can go down this way. If you go down this way, you have now 2 choices. This way, or this way. As you choose quote-unquote correct, you'll be down here, and then you gotta go. Ooh, we can set up a trap here. Alright, so we're just gonna put the dog trap right there. I don't really care if they dig out of it, I mean, just gonna give them the dog. But then we're gonna go like this, and then like this, and yeah, there we go. So that's all fine and dandy. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that. So now we're gonna add a couple doors around the place. Put a door there so they can't see that pathway, rather than there. So then we're gonna add one there, 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 and there. The next trap we're gonna set, actually we're gonna adjust the families. Let's just call it square of happiness. So we're gonna adjust it. We're gonna do it the other way, which basically means we're just going to turn it on its side. So we're going to put our family here, our happy little family, Janice, Jason, and Elizabeth. They will be safe right there. Now we're going to put the dogs there. And yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Oh no, we actually do need that there. Shit. Alright, just gonna add a little bit of expense to it then. So you're gonna put the windows there. No, we're gonna put the windows there. Take out that dog, and then we're gonna put the dog here. So, yeah, that's good enough, I guess. I'm actually going to push it up so it just doesn't look as stupid. Like that. And then we're just gonna family up a square, taking out the walls, take that away, and then put some windows there. So there, it looks pretty perfect. Now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw a pit bull down. And then we're gonna throw up some walls right there. So, just to recap, you walk in. Ooh. Ooh. I gotta rethink that. What we could do instead is just put the dog. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright, so right when you walk in, we're gonna box this off. There's gonna be a window here and a dog. No, we're just gonna keep going with the windows actually. Here and here. Now at this point, you can make a decision. That's what we're gonna do. So, if you choose to go out there, this is gonna be like a little mini commitment trap that's pretty cheap to make. So we're just gonna do this. Now, this is the point where you decide what direction you feel like going. You can go down the maze. You can go, let's just take this entire area out itself, or you can go right here. Just to spook them, we're going to add doors here, so they're like, no, I don't like that way, and they go this way. So, you go down here, go up here, and you get to the safe, and everything's all good and well. Oh, I didn't even add grates yet. That's pretty stupid of me. Alright, there we go. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just block that off and add a little tunnel there. Alright, so that's going to have to do pretty well. So as you can see, it traps the dog. When we move over, the dog is now released, and there's no backing out. So, alright guys, I'm going to pause the video and rework the house, and we'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, quick check-in. This is what we're going to do for the entryway commitment trap. So you go in, piss the dog off, and if you go up, the dog's going to move right here. And that basically means if you try to go back down, he's going to kill you. So right now, once you get to this point, you either back out, or you stay in. We're going to back out, obviously, because this is not what I want the trap to be. So I'll be back as soon as I develop this some more. Alright guys, we're back, and we've just added this little maze part here, a separate way to branch off over there, and this area up here. And one of the biggest flaws to our last area was the windows of our last area were right here. So you would see something like this. You'd be like, alright, well, these have windows, so clearly this has to be the safe, and you'd go up. This one has alleviated that problem. You don't know what's there until you poke your head up. You literally can't see. Take one more step, you're dead. Whatever turn you make next, you're going to die unless you saw into the wall and then put some water out on the grave. And that's only going to temporarily stop the problem, because you're going to need more tools to escape. So what we're going to do is something like that. Now, if I go down, all you see is that. So actually, we're going to put all of these back. All of them. Just like that. And that's going to be all the work we can do on my house right now. And just to make sure, because I don't want to mess this up while I'm on camera. Yep, alright. Sweet. Notice the bottom one. Oh yeah, I had to stop to think there for a minute. But this should be the vault. Yep, it is. And let's go rob our two typical money bags. Loose and Mr. Knight. And by the way, I found Ovid's name. I'm not gonna release it to anyone, but I found it. So there's that. Oh, I can't rob Knight. But I can rob Loose, even though his house isn't worth anything. What is it? No. Nothing. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna have to go risk it a little bit. So I'm gonna pause the video and be back when I get a successful robbery. Guys, we're back, and this is either gonna make it or break it. So George David Smith. I'm just gonna immediately come here. Dump water on this. So that should disable this maneuver to this trap, correct? So we're gonna pop our heads down here. I don't trust that way because that was kind of a trap. I really don't trust that way even more. So there's gonna be a cat back there. Alright guys, this is incredibly cheesy, but we're back. We just made a bunch of money. We're just going to sell all of those tools to generate $1 grand cash. And we're just going to let that sit there and vegetate. So, I'll be back as soon as we got something interesting on the videotapes. And then we'll probably expand it a little bit more this way into an actual electrical circuit trap, or maybe a proper puzzle with dogs and pillars and columns or something. So we'll be back as soon as we got something interesting to show you guys. But I can't keep it for too long because I have to render and upload this video on time. So I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back, and this is a house that Amic basically once made, so we're just gonna come down here. This is not Amic's house, because I would never rob a YouTuber's house, because that would just basically ruin his LP, so as I figured. So I already know how to solve this house. This is why you should never base your house off of what a YouTuber did, or has done. So why don't you go... Alright, here's what we're gonna do right here. We're gonna put this dog to sleep immediately. Come down here, face back and forth. Life leaves. Alright, now we go back up. We open doors. We have to $2 grand. We're gonna go rob a man named Valentine now, because I don't like his trap. His trap, got on my bad side, so let's go find it. Hey, comment if you see Valentine. Oh, I'm just kidding, obviously. No, it's not that high up. Maybe someone's in it right now. Basically, this house is one of those degenerate combo lock, that's what they're called, combination lock houses. Those aren't so good, guys. Don't make those, because I will come in there and I will break your system. It's about to demonstrate here. So, does anyone see him? I seriously don't see him. Let's just look him up. By the way, one security tape would be. Alright, we're gonna look one more time. I thought that was the thing. Then we're just gonna search it. Valentine. Was that it? Valentine Douglas Schwirm? We'll have to see. Valentine Douglas Schwirm. Yes, this was it. Shroom, my bad. Swarm, I don't know what I was thinking, but yes, we're gonna go rob him. And we're gonna go do it in such a devastating way that we break his entire system, which basically involves melting our way through this, and then cutting this way. Thank you for your money. You are no good. You are a really terrible man. And I'm gonna just sell all, because right now I'm gonna bung it up and end up leaving with that money on me. So guys, that's how you break a combination lock, because I really don't like them. Yeah, that's all we can do here, I'm afraid. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and start building our electrical circuits. So, of course, the best way to start off any of those is with some commitment traps. And we're going to double layer these, because triple layer takes up too much space. So door, grill, pressure pad, electrical switch, door, space, walls. So this is how big one commitment trap is at the very least, and it is way too big of a area, let's just say. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put the plates down and add some electrical sources. So yeah, basically what we did, by the way, at our guy's house, we completely ruined his house. Right now, if he ever generates any money, all you gotta do is you gotta go back and you can just steal it again. And not to mention, we just made a boatload of money from doing that, but I mainly did it because he's a combination lock, and I really don't like those kinds of traps. I think they're really uncreative. Like, you're playing a rob or be robbed simulator, right? So your trap should be about watching someone die in a hilarious manner in your trap, like we're gonna see plenty of times in this episode. Trust me, I'm going fast and furious with this episode. I forgot to mention, by the way, our last house is non-existent. So door, grill, pad, switch, door. Okay. Neither one of these is gonna be the wrong way, because this way up here is gonna give me all this space to expand, put in our possible location for a vault. And this space down here is going to give me more room for combination traps, and like I said, I always wanted to do that little animal maze thing, so that's what we can do. So yeah, we got that to look forward to. So again, last house, as I was saying before, when OCD, or not OCD, but ADHD on you guys was, I'm not going to give you some bullshit, I'm going to tell you the truth. It generated about 7.6 grand cash in total before it got robbed, because I left it overnight. I left it at like $1 grand, and it just exploded in value, and someone just came in with a bunch of tools, I assume, because keep in mind, I didn't watch it, because I thought to myself, you know what, I'm just going to save it for the viewers. So that's what I did. Also, I just realized I'm doing this wrong. But yeah, I never watched the tape, so I don't know how he did it. I just know he did it, because I was going to save it for recording. I came on in the morning, I fixed whatever he broke, so the trap is functional again. I went to play test it to make sure it was safe, and ended up dying because the cat, because I added a little area where, you know, I always said, oh yeah, I want to do a cat trap. Well, I added a cat trap where you got to move in a specific pattern so that the cat runs, and I added a little pitfall traps for the cat. The cat fell down one and died miserably, so that's what happened to that trap, basically. And it basically bunged me because I had all these commitment traps already triggered. That was the last obstacle. The cat died, there was no way back. So, the house is no more. Let's just say. So I'm wondering if I can produce a quick commitment trap here. Yeah, I think I can do it. I don't want to use, well, how to say this, I want to use as little space as possible. And I actually can cause the commitment trap to go here. So there we go. We're just gonna put nope, we did it again. Oops, I did it again. So yeah, we're gonna put that there. The trap, or I'm sorry, not the trap, but the little power source there, and we're gonna add the wires here. And basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this game by the balls. We're gonna say we're in charge, and we're just gonna start having people make forced deposits into the First National Bank of Aero. So what we need to do that is thicken these walls up so they can't just tunnel out if they die. And the reason I'm using these walls opposed to just like leaving it as it is, well, the main reason, number one, is that, like, alright, I'll demonstrate in a second. I already pointed this out. Like I said, I'm straight now, but these are saws. These break wooden walls, they're 400 each. These are water, they're 100 each. Now, to break this circuit, if you're trapped in, you can either just spend 100 if the circuit, 1 second please. If we had the electrical source there, all they'd have to do is spend 100 GP, that's RuneScape, 100 cash, and they'd be able to short circuit it, thus rendering the trap useless. But to short circuit this, all they have to do is cut this wire. It's true, but to cut the wire, it's going to cost you an extra whopping $300. I don't know why the mental math was so challenging. I feel pretty stupid now. So yeah, that's why we're doing it that way, guys. So we're just going to keep moving on, and basically, I was gonna have a big guest join us this episode, but it never happened, so we're gonna have to make do with that. I don't know what I was thinking there. But I'm just gonna take these walls away. By the way, guys, Panda's doing a keyboard video. I mentioned this a couple times. Go check it out. It's pretty entertaining. So, yeah. If I ever not upload, well, I mean, I'm always gonna upload. Trust me. I might be a little bit late sometimes, but it's gonna happen. Because today's upload should be late, which is really unfortunate. Well, not for this. Definitely not for this. I couldn't be late for this. This is like my favorite series that I'm doing overall. But like, what I'm saying is, I uploaded my RuneScape video late today, and I didn't even upload my board game online today, and I felt like the biggest scum ever because, you know, I might have 4 subs, but those 4 subs are counting on me. No, I've got 5 now. So we've hit the 5 milestone, guys. But I've got 5 subs. I'm gonna assume that they're the most loyal, best subs to have in the world, and I just let them down. They were counting on a certain game, and I didn't upload it, so got that looming over your head that you are the reason why someone didn't get the game they wanted uploaded. So we're never gonna let that happen again. We're always gonna have one video on backup. So here's what we're gonna do for this trap. Nope, I already bunged it up. Here's what we're gonna do for this trap. We're gonna loop it around like that, and we're gonna add a legitimate power circuit there and there. So this one's gonna be easier to break, but it's gonna be a lot less space consuming, which is a trade-off, and I'm willing to make that trade, because you're gonna see, I'm gonna add a window here, because it's not gonna matter, because they're gonna be able to see. I'm gonna put a door there, and the reason I'm doing that is so that they can see that there is actually a door there, not just a dead end, so they'll be like, alright, cool. And even, like, if they wanted to break it, they would have to spend $100 to break this trap to get back out. This way, with the window, if they want to break the window, it's going to cost even more money, so it's just not worth it for them. So that's why we're putting the window there. So this is actually going to be the correct way this time. So we're just going to go like this, and yeah, I think this is a good number to stop at. That'll give us like 1.4 grand to spend, basically. And actually, I'm just going to take this trap together. Out altogether, rather. So we're going to just, like, that's not so awkward, I don't know why, but what we're going to do here is we're just going to do that and that, and we're going to take it out, and that should give us a good amount of spending cash. Now what we're going to do over time is slowly upgrade the place, so we're just going to have some money to seduce people into coming into the house. They got 2 paths to choose from. If they choose this one, they know they're screwed up. If they choose this one, they're going to be like, oh wow, I chose the right one, look at all these greats. So they're going to, every day, come back, die, come back, die, come back, die, until they get the right one, most likely. If they go over here, they're going to feel like they chose the right way, because they're going to see these greats here. They're going to start going through the commitment traps, and eventually dying, slowly and slowly, until they learn the trap. But that's no problem for me, and I don't even mind that, because, pretty simply put, I can choose to either have my vault up here, and this way right here, over there in this general area, or down there by the commitment trap. So I have 3 places to put my vault right now. What we're going to do is keep it right here. So here's hoping I don't screw up miserably. It should be this one here. Yep, there it is. So there's the vault. Valentine actually took his house off the market because I ruined it. That is pretty hilarious. What can I say, man? I just don't like cheap traps. So I'm going to bring you guys back once I have people trying to take my $1,700. So we'll be back soon. Oh, and also before I do, like, wait for people to come rob me, you know, come to my house, steal my not my family, hopefully they'll steal my family. That'd be very unfortunate for our dear Anne, our stunning son Christopher, and our lovely daughter Caitlin. If they came in and stole those, I would be heartbroken forever. And what I'm actually going to do is add another pit bull there. That's going to drop my wolf down. But it's also going to discourage people with just the starting $2 grand to come in and rob my house. Because if you buy like 5 slots, like most of them do, and you've got like a $1,400 investment, you're gonna lose. But anyways, by the like I was saying before, we're gonna start reading comments in these videos occasionally, and once the comments get too much to bear for these videos, we're gonna have our own separate Aero Reads the Comments series, where I just sit here, read the comments to you guys, and you guys can answer your questions. I also have my own email for fans, my own Twitter for this YouTube thing, and Twitch. So I put all those into the description, and I will be streaming eventually. I'll probably be streaming rage games like Super Meat Boy and stuff like that, and Spelunky, the fun stuff. Wow, we already killed somebody. That's pretty fast. So sitting here explaining. That's 15 steps. What did he do? He probably went off too. He sees the dogs, doesn't care. He goes up. Yep. Turns right. No, turns left. Has no tools. Just sacrifices himself. What a pitiful way to die. $1,500. That's pretty good. But as I was saying, like Spelunky and Super Meat Boy and those kinds of games I'm gonna stream. But I also put Panda's links in the description, so please always make sure you check the descriptions. I'm not one to ask for likes, but it's a really big motivator when you upload constant 30-minute videos and you get 2 likes. 2 likes is pretty good, but usually I get 1 like, and that's from Panda. So if you guys just want to throw like a like, like, oh my god, dude. I saw 5 subs, and I was just so happy to see the number go from 4 to 5, because that means I gained another sub, and this one is, I think he's a friend from school, but he might not be. So I was like, yes, I'm actually getting somewhere, I'm actually entertaining to some people, so please drop a like, hit that sub button, it means a lot to me. I will give you a little shout out in the video, be like, oh look, I'm up to 6 subs, so-and-so subbed, and also in the comments it says blah blah blah. I would love to be able to do that, but you know, it's just no one leaves a comment or subs or likes. Right now I hit the 10 view mark. It's really good. I'm hoping I can hit the 25 view. Sorry guys, my English is broken. 25 view mark. That would be pretty impressive. That'll make a difference. Didn't we check this house out before? Oh yeah, that was a scary house. That's where we left. I thought that was an easier house, but you know, I'm not trying to ask for too much, but every little bit helps. So please. So I was just evaluating that trap and the situation was at that current time. Please drop any support you want. Let me know if you like the series, dislike the series, how I can improve it, what I can do different, and all that in the comments. And wow, this house is super duper successful. Look at all those paintings. Like, the reason I'm so impressed with paintings, I showed this off in my last video, but just look at the price. $5 grand. Oh yeah, there's the prices I've seen before. Fucking 90 grand for a picture of a guy. That is just mind-boggling. I guess they're at 5 grand when someone dies and their pictures go back. Like they died during a trap or something. I don't know. But there's an Edmund McMillan painting the creator of Binding of Isaac. I think he's the one who did Super Meat Boy as well. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, we're just gonna leave and we'll come back with some tapes. No, I can't afford to leave because it's gonna take longer than 40 minutes to upload, and this episode is gonna be late for YouTube anyways. But I'll tell you what, I will possibly record another episode right away, and you can look forward to seeing that tomorrow on YouTube, and hopefully my house stays intact, because this is a pretty good house. To recap, we got the dead ends, we got the vaults up there, we got our commitment traps, which I plan on adding like those electrical doors to, the power doors that I was in before. We got our differentiating spots for the vaults, then we got the more commitment traps, maybe the animal trap here, and then like one last commitment trap where you have to pick buttons to hit in a certain order, and like if you hit those buttons in the right order or not. There's gonna be like a mixture of trapdoors, power trapdoors, and grates that you trigger with those buttons. So we'll have to see what comes to this house. I'm sure this one's gonna be really successful. Like I said, the last one I messed it up for you guys, and I still apologize for that. But yeah, we're gonna go watch a bunch of security tapes in tomorrow's episode. So I'll see you then, guys. I'm gonna go process this, upload this to YouTube straight away. I hope this is one of my more successful ones. I've been very active in the commentary in this video, I believe. So let me know what you thought of the commentary, if you liked it or not, and how I can better improve upon it. So thanks so very much for watching. If you stuck out this far, it just blows my mind. It means a lot to me that you've watched this full 30 minutes of Castle Dungeon. A little bit of a longer video again. I'm liking these longer videos for this game because once you start doing a house, you get to improve upon it and you don't want to stop. It's like Coke. But again, thanks for watching, and you guys have a nice day. Bye-bye.